Okay, so I think that the live has begun. So I begin by saying good morning to you all. So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another webcam live by me. Let me know if the audio and video is clear. It'll help me because I cannot hear myself right now, whether I'm audible or not. And so I'm Aditi Ghosh, and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Inner World Revealed. If you want to know anything about Pythagorean numerology, this definitely is the best place for you. And you can just about ask me anything that has to do with Pythagorean numerology. I'd love to answer to you all. Your presence right now, whoever is watching me right now, means a lot to me. So let me type in good morning and welcome. Did I type welcome? Okay, welcome to all of you. Okay, let me just send it. Okay, so you can just about ask me anything that has to do with Pythagorean numerology, and your presence out here with me right now in my channel means a lot to me. And so, thank you for being here, whoever is watching me right now. Thank you for being here right now. And to the rest of you who are unable to catch me live because I start very early in the morning, let me tell you that even if you miss out on my lives, because I start so early once again, even if you miss out on my lives, you can definitely type in your query in the comment section of the latest video log, and I'll definitely get back to you. It becomes easier for me to track your comment if the comment is typed below the latest video, because latest video always has my more attention. So I have Sneha Singh once again. Good morning, Sneha. How are you? And what are you doing so early in the morning? So, in this log, let me get back to the topic of discussion today. So, in this log right now, I'm going to talk about the personal year 7. What are the do's and the don'ts of the personal year 7, and also my personal feelings about the personal year 7, because I'm personally going through the personal year 7 right now, and I'm getting to feel it firsthand. And I hope my experience my personal experience of the personal year 7 repeatedly as I've gone through in my life will also be helping you in providing you a guideline. The personal year 7 for many people is the most difficult years in the 9 year cycle. As a matter of fact, I receive most of the queries from people who are in their personal year 7. They ask me whether if the whole experience is can be avoided, can it not be felt. To that, I would like to say that, whatever is destined to come towards us will happen. We cannot avoid it. We have to go through it. That is the only way. And yes, the personal year 7 is one of the most difficult years. At least that is what I have personally felt through my experience. 9 years back, I felt something like this. And once again, right now, I'm getting this feel. I'm getting the kind of feel of entering kind of a dark tunnel where there is no light, and I'm just going in. I'm just looking for a direction and unable to find one. That is the first hand feel. Yet I know that things are going to get better as soon as the year dissolves into the next year. I know that too, because if there is darkness, there is bound to be light very soon. So I am aware of it, and I know the fact that I have to go through it. There's no other way out. And going through it can be difficult, yet you have to maintain a bit of a positive attitude. So, you know what? There's a saying about this personal year seven. They say that God built the world in 6 days, and on the seventh day, God rested. So basically, the year seven is all about this pause and this time of rest when you are basically not supposed to do much. Okay, you will be put to rest even if you don't want to rest, even if you want to continue with your previous momentum, you would still be put to rest by the situations around you. So basically, you're supposed to be building your world within the tenure of the personal years 1 to 6. By this personal year 6, you should be completing building your world or whatever work you wanted to do. And 7 would be the year when you are just supposed to calm down and relax. And if you talk about me, I always wanted to complete writing my books. And I began long back, many years back, and I tried to write them, yet words were not coming. And finally, when the words came, the pandemic also came. The pandemic of 2020 also started, the lockdown started. And initially, while I was writing my books, I felt very panicked and very low. I felt very low on motivation because the world was going on a low note. But I knew that I wouldn't be allowed to do much during the personal year seven. I wouldn't be able to keep any the momentum of work during the personal year seven. So whatever I had to do, I should be completing within the personal year six. So I, completed writing two books, but the second book got carried away into the month of March 2021. And March fell into my personal year seven, although this was the personal year seven, but I initially did not feel any kind of a pause or anything, which I was actually fearing. 9 years back, I had a pause. I had to, calm down and rest. But this year, it didn't happen until March as well. So I thought maybe, God is a bit generous towards me this year. But then in the month of April, in the month of April, it finally happened. A family member met with an accident, and I had to reschedule and design my work around it, even postpone a lot of appointments. And it has also pushed me to reevaluate things around me, and it has definitely brought about a halt in the ongoing momentum of work that I was doing or I was engaged in. I was planning on completing my third book as well this year, but now it seems a bit far fetched. So I've realized that personal year seven definitely brings some difficulties. I've realized it probably the third time now. And for a person basically to decide upon suddenly slowing down or halting, because the rest of the years of the epicycle are the more active ones, so we are more engaged in creating our world during the rest of the years, and suddenly deciding upon not creating something or halting or not or relaxing, especially if you are a very active and a very efficient kind of a person. I like to be very active and efficient. So, especially if you are like that, it becomes very difficult for you to just kick back and relax. You relaxing is the most difficult thing, but there are times in your epicycle where you have to calm down. You have to calm down the very aggressive adrenaline, and you have to relax. And actually, right before the personal year seven, the personal year six also comes, and the personal year six is a time when you are made to be responsible for a lot of things around. You're too much engaged in household chores and business activities and everything, and you are the one who's managing everything. So you are the one who is in control. Sorry, the hair is coming. Anyways, so the phase of taking responsibilities is such that halting down or slowing down or resting becomes very uncomfortable and rather unthinkable during the personal year 7. So the thing is that if you're a lazy person, if you're not much of an active person, I think it's going to be easier for you. So basically, during the year 7, you are supposed to think in a way a lazy person thinks. A person who does not want to take much responsibilities thinks. So be very lazy. Don't try to bring upon sudden or big changes into your life. Do not change your residence. Do not leave your job for another one. Do not try new business plans. Do not think of going to the next level by expanding your horizons or something. Do not increase your responsibilities. Try to, give away the responsibilities to other people. Do not think of expanding anything. Do not push for job promotions, or do not push for finding new business opportunities. Do not chase materialistic goals. And lastly, at this point, at any cost, do not get engaged in a lot of physical work, running here and there and all that. That's a strict no during a personal year 7. Your social circle is also not going to increase because you're really not going to be in the mood. Things may happen in a way that you might not be in the mood for socializing much. So do not make more additions to your social circle. Let be small for a while. Remember, it is okay to be a little bit indifferent, little bit unavailable, or little bit laid back during the year 7. So you have to make some effort to contain yourself internally. And the thing is that when you become a bit too withdrawn or a bit too reserved, you start getting misunderstood by the people who are close to you. So you have to make effort from your side to also clear your situation to the people who are really close to you, who matter to you. So only be clear with them, communicate well with them, people who really matter to you. Communicate how you feel, communicate how difficult your time is. Tell them that perhaps the pause in your ongoing momentum is the reason behind your indifference. This will actually strengthen your bonds with people and make you feel more contented in your relationship during the personal year 7. So I have some comments right now. The Dragon Manifest Show says hi. It's 8:27 p.m. in USA. Hello. So good morning to you. Good morning, Dragon. So let me, if you have a question, you can definitely ask me, or I'm getting back to the topic once again. So we are talking about the personal year 7, and I'm sharing my first hand experience of the personal year 7 and what are the do's and the don'ts of the personal year 7, what you should do, what you should not do. And I have already mentioned some of the things that you should not be doing. Now, let us see what else we have in store during the personal year 7. So, usually it is seen that many health problems crop up during the personal year 7. So if you have any kind of a doubt regarding your health or your well being, you should go for a thorough checkup. You should be careful about your mental and physical health and take adequate measures to ensure that you're living a healthy lifestyle. Do not ignore your health during the personal year 7 at any cost. Whether it is mental health, whether it is physical health, both are equally important. Remember that. So take ample physical rest and look after your mental health as well. And get ample sleep. Avoid overworking as much as possible. Remember that the number 7 is the number of rest. If you do not take rest by yourself, you will be put to rest. And I have seen people not listening to this thing that I say to them regarding the personal year 7. I have repeatedly seen people not paying attention to this little detail that I talk about, and then, falling down and resting in the hospital. So do not ignore your health, do not ignore your mental and physical well being during the year 7. And so you have to make sure that you finish the work. These are the two things we talked about, that you have to make sure that you have finished your work by the personal year 6. By the personal year 6, majority of your work should have been finished. And whatever little bit is continuing, you can definitely continue, but do not try to raise up the momentum. Just keep on doing the needful. You just need to go with the regular routine. Do not expect some massive change, or do not try to bring upon any kind of a massive change during this year. If you do not feel so well, do not go out. You look into your diet, work upon your body, maintain some exercise schedule, improve your internal health through whatever medicines or diet plans or supplements that you take. You try to improvise upon your health internally. If you are looking after all these things, your health is most likely to improve. And leave aside worries like, if I don't do it, how will it get done? There are so many responsibilities I have, and if I don't participate in doing it, how will things get done? Leave aside those worries and just let go of things. They will simply be looked after anyhow. Remember, the world doesn't stop for anyone. If you overwork, you are going to fall down and you are going to be put to rest. You are the one who is going to halt. The world will not halt. The world will still go on. Whether you are there or you're not there, the show will still go on. It is you who would be missing from the show. So the first thing to do is make sure that you take ample rest. Even if responsibilities pile up on you, even if difficult situations arise during the year 7, make sure you sleep well, make sure you eat well, make sure you look after your health, and make sure you don't agree to run around and do a lot of physical work. If you make exercise plans, also make sure you do not go suddenly into vigorous exercising if you're already not into it. If you're already into it, if you're already into that much of running around or exercising or whatever, you can continue doing that, but do not add up anything. Reading activities, research activities, academics, we are going to feel supported in these areas. So you can definitely choose to invest your energies in these areas. Try to improve upon yourself by reading more books in your field. Try to look better. Try to improve your appearance inwardly and outwardly. These areas are going to be highly supported during the personal year 7. These are the do's. Now, let me look into the comment section once again. So, Dragon Manifest Show says, is 7-year like a low key new beginning, like one? 7 is actually not like one, Dragon, because one will have a lot of aggressive energy. One will give you a lot of driving force, and you will feel a lot of eagerness. You will be supported to do a lot of new work. A lot of energy is there in one. However, 7 is a little bit of a low key year where you won't be feeling much energetic, where even if you feel like doing a lot of things, circumstances will arise which will bring a pause in your ongoing momentum. So you have to slow down, you have to relax, and you will have to bring a pause. And 7 they say is a very good time for vacations also. You can just completely stop doing what you're doing and go for a little bit of a break. That too is one of the characteristics of the 7 time. So we have Antoine. Antoine says hello, good morning, Antoine. What's the time at your end? Welcome to my channel. Dragon says, okay, Dragon. So let me get back to what are the other things. So the thing is that even if you are in your year 7, or if you are not in your year 7, you have to make note of all these things, because remembering the fact that you're supposed to pause during this time. Even after being a numerologist, I expected that I wouldn't be pausing, but I have been put to pause twice or thrice. This is the third cycle of 7 that I'm observing, and I have been put to pause. Even after not wanting to pause, situations have arisen where I had to pause anyways. So, most likely, it will come in your life as well. I have seen many people not agreeing to the pause, but made to put to rest. So you have to make sure that if you have any important work, if you have any important plans in your life, you complete it. Complete whatever you have to do from the years 1, within the years 1 to 6. And the 7 is a time for pause when you should not be keeping any important work pending. Okay, you just have to continue with what you are already doing. And what is the other thing we discussed? Yes, improvising upon yourself, improvising upon your appearance, improvising upon your knowledge, improvising upon your research base. All these areas are going to be supported during the 7th year. And however, the areas like advancements or job promotions in the career front, increase in finances, or if you're expecting recognition or fame, may not be immediately supported in this cycle. These may not happen. And if you're expecting some of these things, you may feel quite a bit of frustration, and you may feel a bit stuck. You may feel that the world has become very stagnant. So you do not expect all these things. Do not work towards all the materialistic goals or business advancements and waste your energy or frustrate yourself. Rather, save your energy, rejuvenate, rest, and act when the time is right for it. Act when the iron is hot. Strike when the iron is hot. So you have to show the ability to wait patiently, and also the ability to keep your mind calm, because your mind is going to be very active during a 7 time, because there's going to be some kind of a chaos around you. So you have to make sure that you do certain things. Either you meditate, or you study some self help or self improvement books, read some self help or self improvement books, but you do something that calms your mind. So you have to find out ways to do that. And there can be instances that will make you feel very anxious. The anxiety levels may increase, and you have to find ways of dealing with that. So now let me once again um, it's 9:35 p.m. at Antoine's place. Dragon Cho says, I've been watching you since the beginning of your channel. Thank you for so much accurate information. Thank you so much for watching me for so long. It's really an honor to have this loyalty. Does your personal year overpower the overall year? Like, okay, so you're talking about the universal year, the relationship between the universal year and the personal year. See, the universal year is acting on the world as a whole. It is affecting all the people of the world as a whole, and it is influencing the events of the world. And we are not separate from the world, we are a part of the world. We are all separate individuals who are having our own separate personal years, yet together we make the universal year 5 right now. So your personal year 7, if you are in your personal year 7, is never independent of the universal year 5. You have to see both in combination. You have to see what the trend of the world is going to be like, and then what your personal trend is going to be like, how you will be acting within that trend. It works like an onion peel. The universal year is the outermost peel. Inside that, you have the universal month, and inside that, you have your personal year and personal month acting upon. So nothing is totally exclusive of each other. So I have more comments right now. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Dragon. Now let me get back to the remaining portion, whatever I have to say about the personal year 7. So where was I? What was I talking about? Yes, one thing about the personal year 7 is it will increase your clairvoyance. It will increase your intuition. It will activate your intuitive mind more. So you have to listen to your intuition. It is always going to tell you the right things. You have to take guidance from your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, if the first look of something doesn't feel right, if you doubt something, check it twice. You have to check all the things twice. If there definitely is some reason for which you're doubting that particular thing, because intuition or clairvoyance is basically the ability of reading micro expressions, the micro minute things that other people might miss out on during the 7th year. During the personal year 7, your clairvoyance and your ability to read all these little things is going to increase. So you definitely have to rely upon your intuition. And if your intuition says that something is not correct for you, don't go for it. And also, because your mind is going to be activated towards spirituality and all mystical subjects, and also towards research, you can definitely also study subjects or improve your knowledge in subjects like astrology, numerology, or palmistry, if that helps. Because 7 is a number, to be a master in these subjects, you need at least 1 7 somewhere in your blueprint. And during the 7th year, this energy is going to further manifest very strongly. So you have to know that these phases basically come in everybody's life. 7 is a very difficult phase. I personally am going through it right now, and I am understanding how difficult it is. It definitely is making me anxious, and I'm also working upon my anxiety levels. Yet I'm trying to maintain my regular lifestyle, trying to be healthy internally and externally, trying to be rested. I'm not overworking. So these difficult phases are inevitable. If you are a human being, it will come in your life. Everybody will find it. And it is all about finding ways to deal with the situations of stress. It is all about dealing with these ups and downs in life. And be mindful about managing stress efficiently. No one, as I said, in this world is free from all these cycles. You will have to go through the cycles of 1 to 9. For human beings, basically these are cycles of 1 to 9. For animals, I think 7, they go through 7-year cycles, um, unlike us who go through 9-year cycles. So 7 is also one level of completion, in some way physical completion. That is why they say that building your physical world is completed by the year 7, and now you are supposed to rest and be mindful, be receptive of new ideas, and slow down a bit. And if someone you see right now, when you are in your personal year 7 and you are getting a bit frustrated, or you're feeling some stagnancy in your life, you may feel that someone around you is, doing very well, is at the peak of his life. Do not resent it. Wish the person good, because jealousy is a very normal tendency. It's a very human tendency. It happens to everybody. But you have to remember one thing, that if that person is having good times today, you are also going to have your time. Maybe not now, but soon. Because right after the year 7, you're going to have the year 8, which is going to be the year of power play. That is the time when you strike the iron, because the iron is going to be hot. Okay, so if it is dark right now, remember that light is soon going to come. So let me once again look into the comment section. I will send this video to people. Can you briefly explain in the video how to calculate your personal year? Definitely, I'll tell you how to calculate your personal year. So, for the calculation of the personal year, you have to only consider your day of birth and your month of birth. The year of birth is not important for the calculation. So, say for example, if you're born on the 1st of February, so the day number is 1, the month number is 2. So, you add 2 plus 1, which gives you a 3. You add the day number and the month number, and this 3 that you're deriving is the attitude number. Now, to the attitude number, if you add the ongoing universal year number, for example, right now the universal year number is 5. 2021 is reducing to 5. So to the attitude number 3, if you add the universal number, which is 5, you get 8. That is your personal year number. To your attitude number, once again, if you add the universal year number, you get your personal year number. And to the personal year number, if you add the running month number, for example, the running month is April, which the number for which is 4. So we found the personal year to be 8. 3 plus 5 was 8. And now to find the personal month, we have to add, excuse me, was I calculating personal month? But whatever, personal month, you just add 8 to 4, you get 3 again. So that's the personal month calculation, but we were talking about the personal year. So personal year was attitude number plus the universal year number, right? So as I said, if the birthday is 1st of February, the attitude number is 3. The ongoing universal year number is 5. So you add 3 plus 5, you get the personal year 8. And you have to remember one thing, that the duration of the personal year is very important. Most of the people get it wrong. You have to remember that all your personal cycles are only going to begin from your specific time of birth. So for the person who's born on the 1st of February, the personal year duration is going to be from the 1st of February to the 1st of February of the other year. So this is a very important point, because we are following a particular calendar. The calendars are different in each and every country. So the universal year has nothing to do with your personal year. The universal year is uniting all the countries which follow one kind of a calendar. However, we all are different people born on different times. So it is very irrational to think that everybody would be running the cycles at the same time. We have our own personal cycles beginning at our own specific different time. Also remember that your specific time of birth is also very important. If you click on the I button, after some time I'll provide you the link to the law called The Importance of Time of Birth, where you can find this particular concept explained in further more details. Okay, so was that good enough? I mistakenly got into personal month as well. So, Ghada Pollard. Hi, welcome to my channel. Antoine, I miss you online. Glad you're back. I'm always trying to be connected to all of you. I'm trying to be online every week. This week I planned it on Friday, but then some mishap happened, as I said. So I could not come on Friday, but I made it sure that I come on Sunday at least. Okay, Dragon says, okay, got it. Good. I'm 1128. So 1 plus 1. Yes, you can calculate that ways also, because it's okay if you're calculating and, reducing into single digit. So 11, 28. 28 is 1. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 5. Yes, you are in your personal year 8. But your personal year 8 Dragon Manifest is going to begin from the 11th month. I think the month number is 11. So right now, you most probably are in your personal year 7 like me, and your personal year 8 is going to begin from the month 11, which is the month of November. 28th of November. Rather, your personal year 8 is going to be most of the year 2022, not right now. You are in your personal year 7 right now. Remember that. So good that we were talking about the personal year 7 and you are having the personal year 7 on right now. So let me know in the comment section, all of you who are going through the personal year 7, how do you feel during the personal year 7? Because if you share it, it's going to help many of us who feel this stagnancy, this darkness, this pause right now. So definitely, Dragon, you should also share your experience of the personal year 7. Okay, so I hope you all have enjoyed watching the log. If so, please remember, all of you, to hit a like and also remember to subscribe and press the bell icon and support my channel, please. And I'll soon be back with the other personal years as well. I have already covered the personal year 8 in one of my previous logs, and I'll provide the link to it if you click on the I button after some time, because processing the video takes some time. Only after that, I'll be able to do some editing and provide you with the other links. So if you click on the I button after some time, you will get the link to the personal year 8 as well. And I'll be covering all the personal years one by one and my personal experiences of those personal years as well, so that you feel the real life situations, how it can be. So stay tuned, stay healthy, and stay happy. And do I have anything else to answer? Okay, you understand next year will be great. Because I'm life path 8 and will be in your personal year 8. Yes, absolutely. It's going to be a very important year for you because your life path is matching with your personal year number. So, what basically happens is you were born. The first year when you were born is the life path number, basically, and that was the most important event of your life. And once again, the time for some important event is getting activated in your life, and so you must not take that year on a very low note. You should be ready for a lot of responsibilities. Something very important may happen that time. Okay, and your personal year duration will be from the 28th of November to the 28th of November. It's not beginning from the 1st of January. Linda J says, hello. So glad to see this live. My birth is 9/12/63. Sure, how to calculate personal year. Yes, I have already explained that for the personal year, you do not need the year number. You only need the month number and the day number. The day number is 9, the month number is 12. One little trick that I have already shared with all of you, that whenever you have a 9, 9 is a disguise of 0 in numerology, in simple words. So whenever you see a 9 anywhere, to make your calculations easy, just consider the 9 to be 0 to get the single digit values. So considering your 9 to be 0, your attitude number is 12. Simply reduce it to 3, so it's 3. And surprisingly, 3 plus 5 is 8, but your what is the month number? 9 is the month number or 12 is the month number? If your month number is 9, your personal year 8 is going to begin, Linda, from the month of September. If it is 12, it's going to begin from December. I don't know which is the month number. Okay, so okay, you all are excited. Yes, be excited for during the personal year 7, which is a very low key year. You can be excited by thinking about all the good things that are going to happen during the personal year 8. So wait for that. Do not waste your energy right now. Just do the needful, just the basic needful. Do not waste much of your energy right now. Just go on the way life goes, go on slowly, save your resources, save your energy, and invest when this time is right. Okay, so that'll be all for today. I hope you all have enjoyed. Do not forget to hit the like button. Okay, so stay healthy once again, stay tuned for more from my side, and be happy, know your numbers, be your numbers, and make the most out of your numbers. So this is me logging out. Bye bye.